Hey, this is Tristan Emond with Mindful Living Realty. Welcome back to Tristan and his Whiteboard. We're in episode 10.2, continuing to talk about insurance. And this time we're going to talk about the red flags of the insurance, things that insurance companies may not cover, we need to watch out for. Number one thing is roofs. If we have a property, especially like southeast side of Rapid City, where there have been lots of hail and it hasn't had a roof replaced in the past number of years, we can probably guarantee there's probably been some hail damage on there that needs to be claimed by the seller on their insurance. Because if there's an existing hail condition on the property, your insurance company may not cover that for you. The other thing is to consider is some roofs are older and they have a T-lock shingle. Those shingles were made back in the 1990s and aren't manufactured anymore, and they hold together so well that if an insurance company wants to fix one or two pieces of shingle or a small patch, they can't do it. They have to replace the whole roof. So fewer and fewer insurance companies are covering those T-lock shingles. So that's something to consider as well. Next thing is fuses. There are a lot of older homes in Rapid City that are still working with 60 or 100 amp fuse boxes for their power source. Now, if there's a 60 amp, very few insurance companies will cover that. You're getting a 100 amp box, not as big of a deal. We still want to make sure that the insurance company knows about it so that they can make sure that they get covered properly. Next item is PolyB, polybutylene or something like that piping. Piping that was manufactured back in the later 80s and 90s in a lot of those type 88 homes. These pipes have been known to crack. The verbiage is it's not a matter of when they'll crack, it's not a matter of how they'll crack, it's when they'll crack. So we want to make sure that insurance company is aware of those. My house has those type of pipes in it. We had to go through a few insurance companies before we found someone that would insure those. Okay. Another one, does your property have defensible space? Especially if you're out in the hills somewhere, want to make sure that there's plenty of vacant space around your house, that it's not totally encased by trees, right? Wood stoves and outbuildings, they don't like that at all. Those will have to be removed. Yeah, no wood stoves. And of course the last one there is flood insurance. Listed only in properties that are required to have flood insurance. Flood insurance is regulated by the government, so there is really little control that you have over the fluctuations thereof. They usually stay pretty much the same, but sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. Not always an awesome situation to be in, but if the home that you want is in one of those properties, we certainly take a look at that, and we just have to add that extra insurance payment into your payment to make sure that you can still afford that property. So there you go, some insurance red flags for you. Kind of gets you an idea of what we should or should not be looking for. Tune in next time. Next time we'll be talking about episode 11. We'll be talking about now the lender and what his process is. All right, see you next time on Tristan and his Whiteboard. For more episode of Tristan and his Whiteboard, all you got to do is subscribe. Also, you can check out us on Facebook, on Twitter, and of course the Instagram. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.